Good afternoon, children. It's a story time. Let's listen to a beautiful story. The title of the story is The Crow and the Partridge. The eagle is the king of birds. One day, all the birds decided to take their king in a procession. Many birds from all villages and forests started flying towards the seashore to participate in the eagle's procession. The sky was filled with colorful birds of all varieties. The cranes flew in a row, while the pigeons flew in flocks. The parrots flew in small flocks, playing with one another. The peacocks would fly for some time only to rest at regular intervals. Some birds flew very high up in the sky. A few birds sitting on the branches of trees said to them, "Oh, birds, where are you flying in flocks?" "Towards the seashore," said the birds as they flew across. "We are going to participate in our king, the eagle's procession. Don't you know about it?" The birds sitting in the trees said, "Oh, we forgot about it. We will also join you. We will enjoy together." A crow was also flying with the birds. On his way to the seashore, he met a partridge. Both the crow and the partridge were talking to each other as they flew slowly towards the seashore. Although the crow enjoyed talking, he was alert. He kept watching all around him. Suddenly, he noticed a cowherd. The cowherd was carrying a pot of fresh curd on his head, but the pot was not covered. The crow's mouth started watering. He swooped, put his beak into the pot, and ate some curd. "Ah, fresh curd," said the crow, as he flew up in the sky again. Seeing this, the partridge said, "You should not put your beak in somebody's pot. You have spoiled the curd by tasting it." The crow said, "Oh, you are so silly. I enjoy eating stealthily in this manner. I enjoy it more than the delicacies that people willingly offer to me during the Shraddh ceremonies." The partridge said, "But eating somebody's food stealthily in this manner is as good as stealing. I must teach this silly bird a lesson," thought the crow. Once again, the crow flew down, put his beak into the pot, ate the curd, and flew back to be the partridge. He then began to praise the curd. "Ah, so tasty, so fresh," he said. "I have never eaten such curd in my life. Hey, friend, why don't you taste some curd?" The partridge said, "No, I would never steal." Once again the crow flew down and put his beak into the pot of curd. He took some curd in his beak and flew back to the partridge. He then forcibly put the curd in Partridge's beak. Poor Partridge! He tried to stop the crow, but it was all in vain. His beak was filled. Taking advantage of the opportunity, the crow again put his beak into the pot of curd, but this time some curd fell on the cowherd's hand. The cowherd was startled. He put the pot down on the ground and looked into it. He then looked up in the sky. He saw that the partridge's beak was covered with curd. "Now even the partridge have become like those crows," he muttered angrily. The cowherd took a stone in his hand, aimed and threw it at the partridge. The stone hit the innocent partridge. It fell down dead. So, children, what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is never be friend with cunning people. The crow was very cunning. Yes? So, enjoy listening to the story. Have a nice day.